Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel all about real estate. My name is Lewis, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the stats and facts and data for the Roseville, California market. That is a sub-market of the Sacramento area. We're going to look at all of the data. Let's get right into it. All right, so the chart and information I have here up on the screen is from Trend Graphics, and it pertains specifically to single-family homes in the Roseville, California market. Now, what we're going to take a look at here today is where we are as of January 2022, and then we're going to compare it to where we were just a year ago. So this first chart shows us the number of homes for sale, sold, and pended. The light green bar indicates the number of homes listed for sale as of last month, which was 75 units. The dark green bar is the number of homes sold. We had 113 sold single-family homes in Roseville, and then the red line is an indication of the units put under contract. We had 134 single-family homes put under contract, meaning a buyer has agreed to purchase them. Now, if we look at the data from just a year ago, the number of homes listed for sale is up 36.4%. The number of homes sold, so sales activity, actual closed transactions, is actually down 6.6%. So a little bit less sales activity here. And then the number of homes pended or put under contract is up about 14.5%. So this is a leading indicator stating that we will likely see some more closed units in the month of February, but only time will tell there. And then as a little side note, seeing a little bit more inventory come online, the number of homes increasing by about 36% is a good sign moving into the spring market if you are a buyer that is actively shopping. All right, and then the next chart here up on the screen is the average price per square foot. Again, this is one of my favorite metrics if you've been following my channel. I think it's a great way to measure value. As of last month, the average single family home in Roseville sold for about $326 per square foot. That looks like it is up at a record high for the Roseville area. If we go back a year ago, the average price per square foot was $257. That's actually up 26.8%. So a pretty dramatic increase year over year. Now, even if you are looking at this chart over the last 12 months, you can see that we really didn't see prices roll over at all in the Roseville area. For the most part, we have seen a steady increase over the last 12 months, with the exception of August going into September. We saw a little dip between those 2 months there as we were going into the winter season. Next chart is the average days on market, and then we look at the sales price versus the original list price. The average days on market as of last month is sitting at about 3 weeks or 22 days. If we go back a year ago, we actually had homes sitting on the market for only 16 days. So the average days on market is actually up about 37.5%. So in other words, homes are taking a little bit longer to sell, and I think this may have something to do with the rising prices and in the rising interest rates. It is putting a little bit of downward pressure on the real estate market in Roseville, which may be a good thing if you're looking to purchase in this market. But realistically, if you're selling a home in under 30 days, it is still very, very quick for this market. It is an indication that it is very competitive if you are a buyer. Now, the green line is an indication of the original list price versus the sales price. On average, homes in Roseville are selling for 101% of the original list price. In other words, homes are going to be selling for 1% over the list price on average. So next chart is the average for sale or listing price versus the average sold price. So as of last month, the average listing price was $706,000, and then the average sold price was $664,000. If you go back a year ago, the average sold price was $562,000, whereas the average listed for sale price was $686,000. So the average listing price is only up about 2.9%, but the average sold price is up 18% year over year. And then the last chart that I like to show everyone is the months worth of inventory. We are sitting at about 0.7 months worth of inventory as of last month, which basically means that if no other home were to hit the open market, it would take less than a month to sell everything out there. This is up slightly compared to last month, and if we go back a year ago, we only had a half a month worth of inventory. So in comparison, we're up about 44% as far as inventory goes. However, if you just were to draw a line line here and take a look at the average over the last 12 months, we have been sitting at about a half a month worth of inventory in Roseville, California. All right, so that is going to wrap it up for the market review here in Roseville, California. We went over the stats and facts and some of the data. What did you think about this format? I would love to hear from you. Leave your comments below. Thank you again so much for taking the time to watch this channel. If you haven't done so already, consider hitting that like button and that subscribe button to see more videos just like this. Take care.